Hey guys, in my search for ultralight camping, I was going to try this as a trail design caldera keg system. They've got a really cool system that goes with a lot of different pots. This one happens to go with their homemade beer can version, and I'm going to show it to you. We're going to weigh the whole system right now. Is 7 ounces. This is the entire thing. This is the plastic outer that can be used for, cooking or just water drinking, beer can, silicone lip ring, their stove, their windscreen that is also a pot stand integrated. There's also a cozy in here. There is a fuel bottle and a measuring cup. I think that covered it. Right at 7 ounces on the nose, which is 201 grams. Really not that important for grams, I guess. But let me disassemble this bad boy and I'll show you all the parts. Alright guys, here's it's all disassembled. This was, I believe, $59 on their website. There's the nice containers, plastic containers, the fuel bottle, which is pretty handy. They have an insert, if you can see that, has a little hole in it that's made to plug in there, so you can just squirt just a little bit, but is removable to fill the bottle easily. And of course, caps up to seal the alcohol in. Little baby measuring cup, and this thing doesn't weigh nothing, so you can measure out your fuel for appropriate burn times. Here's their stove. Very nice stove. It does have its own little pan, the priming pan on the bottom. Their logo stamped on there. It's essentially, it looks like a Pepsi can. The bottom, it's nice and cut out here. Just inside there is a smaller can with holes through the top there to pass the gas through, and it looks like that's maybe a Red Bull can. But also have a cozy for keeping stuff warm, for letting you handle a hot keg can. Now what they do is they crimp the middle of the keg can down. You can see that bulge. That bulge is, one, a measuring device. It's exactly 2 cups of water right to that bulge. And it also, here's their windscreen. It's a very nice design. Let me put this down. It, see if you can see that. It's got a little channel on there, and these channels just fit into each other, so it snaps on, and that's what creates that shape. So over your stove, there's your keg can right to that lip, and you're all set. It is safety cut sides, so the lid is your lid. It's hard to see, it's kind of green, the same color, but there's a silicone little lip guard here that goes on it, and you're at 7 ounces without fuel. And we're going to do a little burn time and test it. Now I'm not sure if you can see that, but stove's going in there. And we start the timer. This test will be conducted with the same 15 milliliters as I did the other test, with 2 cups of water, and we'll see how it does. Now the only difference that I can see with their keg design is that most of the caldera cones are designed to be have a little pot in here, and what it does is right there it fits the lip of, say, the Snow Peak. Right there at the top lip is where it will catch, and they'll have a little cutout there of where the handles will go. So part of it is your cup will sit all the way inside and be completely surrounded by the heat to create a boil, whereas the beer can, you've got good upper portion is out and unprotected and uninsulated, but that's mostly just hot airspace, so it should be alright, and we'll see how it goes. Again, it's super high quality, very happy with it, and yes, you could probably try and make it yourself, but I mean, some of the, with that crimping there, you're going to need special dies. I thought about making the cone myself, but you know what? That's super high quality, and I don't think you could match the quality for your home version. So, all right, we're 3 minutes and 40 seconds in. Already got bubbles forming, so should have a boil here pretty soon, which is pretty impressive. Just to let you know, I was pretty impressed. You know, his orders are hand signed. He thanks you for them. It was $59. I placed the order on the 9th, and today is the 11th. You can't see it on there. I've got the stopwatch going. But 2-day turnaround. I was pretty impressed. This should be a good test. According to the instructions, this stove is made to bring 2 cups to a boil with 15 milliliters of water when used with the system. So we will see. I'm very impressed so far. Just more bang for your buck. The weight to power ratio is pretty impressive. Alright guys, right at 7 minutes we have a boil. Now this is actually my second attempt. 15 milliliters, died right at about 6 minutes, and I had some fast bubbles going, but ran out of fuel. So I imagine at like 17 or so will probably be a perfect boil. I put 20 in just to be on the safe side, and we're gonna let it run. But clearly at a boil, and it's still going. This is 8 minutes right on the dot. So we're going to oh, she's dying down. That must have been it. Yep, that was it. So just over 8 minutes for 20 milliliters, but definitely brought it to a boil.